Okay, there he is, 5 days before race week in Monaco.
Hello.
Hey Carlos, how are you?
All good. Happy to be here. Happy to be home.
First things first, where are we right now?
We are in Monaco. We are actually in an area called Fontvieille. I don't know how it's pronounced. I'm not very good at French. Yeah, this is normally where I have my walks in the morning. When I wake up, near the sea, good smell, a lot of dogs.
Can you describe the Monaco Grand Prix in 3 words?
Monaco Grand Prix in 3 words. I'll say historic, glamour, and walls. That's, I think, the 3 words.
What was your very first memory of Monaco as a kid?
My very first memory was watching the 2003, I think it was 2003 or 2004, Monaco Grand Prix. I remember at the time, obviously, I was following Fernando a lot, and he had a big crash in the tunnel. I think he was lapping Ralf Schumacher, and he had a big crash in the tunnel. I think that's my first memory of the Monaco Grand Prix.
Does racing here feel different because of the history?
Does the racing feel... For sure, I think as soon as you're in Monaco, anyone that comes to Monaco, the first things that comes to their head is the Monaco Grand Prix. So Monaco is a huge race for all of our F1 drivers, for all of our sponsors, for all the teams. We all enjoy coming here for the first time. It's always special, and then just every time I think it's my favorite weekend of the year, where I feel I'm gonna have the most fun. Yeah, here's where I normally have my cheeky plate of pasta. It's the only place in Monaco where they don't charge you 40 euros for a plate of pasta. But no, it's actually really a couple good Italians down there where I always go with my friends whenever after our long ride, where we're hungry, we're starving, we need carbohydrates. That's
Sounds
where
good.
we go. We
Sounds
go for
delicious.
pasta, we go for pizza, and a cheeky tiramisu.
Does the Monaco Grand Prix feel different when it's in the city you live in?
It feels a little bit different because it is certainly quite weird to sleep in your own bed and then having to wake up, go into your own shower, go into your own wardrobe, and then suddenly go to do a race. I feel like I need to remind myself that I'm in a race weekend, because if not, you're almost like too relaxed because you're at home. So it's a nice feeling of relax, but you also feel like you need to focus.
Yeah, it's actually the only week you walk out of your house to go to work.
Well, I don't walk, I actually ride my bike. It's literally, I'd say from my moment I jump in the bike at home to the moment I jump off the bike in the paddock, I think it's 2.5 minutes. So I can literally wake up only 45 minutes before I need to be in the paddock.
And no airports, no flights. Does that change your mindset?
No airports, no flights. Does it change my mindset? No, the only thing that changes is that, as I said before, I need to remind myself that I'm in a race weekend, even though I'm sleeping at home.
And what's different about your Monday to Wednesday in Monaco compared to anywhere else?
Monday to Wednesday in Monaco, the only thing that changes is not having to travel. That's a big plus. I also enjoy the fact that I get more time because I don't have to travel, I get more time for my training. I get more time to relax, to be at home. And you just get a bit more time for yourself, although Monaco is always a very busy weekend. We have the football match on the Tuesday. So yeah, you get very busy very quickly.
Is it easier or harder to disconnect here?
For me, Monaco is my place of disconnection but connected. In Monaco, I do everything that I can to be a better athlete, a better driver. Here's where I invest all of my time in trying to eat healthy, train a lot, invest in recovery, because this is my base where I go and back and forth to all the races. And then I would say Madrid, when I go see my family, my parents, my nephews, my friends, that's more where I disconnect.
It looks beautiful here.
Yeah, this actually, it looks even better at night. The rock has like some lights put exactly in some nice places, and it looks incredible at night.
Must be so nice to live here. Does the city feel different than the usual when you wake up on race day on a Sunday?
No, in that sense, you just see the city is vibing with the Grand Prix, and it's super busy. It's normally not as busy. Monaco recently has been very busy, but during the Grand Prix you just feel it's busier.
You said you go cycling to track, but let's talk now about proper cycling. If you head out for a ride this week, what would your dream cycling route be?
My dream cycling route, well, recently I'm more of I sometimes prefer to, nice boat. Sometimes I prefer to do shorter, more intense rides. So even living here from Monaco to the top of La Tourbi or Col d'Es, in 1 hour, 1 hour and a half, 2 hours maximum, you've climbed a lot, you've done a lot, and you have the best views with the best weather, best views of Monaco, the sea. You can go up to the Gulf also. It's amazing. In 1 hour, 1 hour and a half, you haven't stopped climbing, and it's super intense.
And regarding of people, with who would you go cycling?
If I'm in Monaco, normally if I could cherry pick, I would say Tadej Pogacar, best cyclist in the world. Go for a coffee ride with him, go and have a nice focaccia. We normally go and he takes me to very nice coffee. And if it's more like a training session, yeah, with Teto or Borja is where we have the most fun.
Long steady ride or short intense one?
Short intense. I'm not a big fan of doing extremely long rides. Teto loves being 5 hours on the bike. For me, it's more 2 hours is enough. Also, I don't need more than that because a Formula One race is an hour and a half, 2 hours, so it's not like I need to train my body to be 3-5 hours active. So yeah, I would say 1 hour and a half to 2 hours is my favorite distance.
Makes sense.
With a lot of climbing. I love climbing.
And any coffee stops?
Great coffee in Monaco, but also for sure Villefranche. We sometimes go to San Remo, good pasta there. We sometimes go to Nice. Nice has very good coffee shops, and yeah, it's a nice short ride.
How is your perfect morning before heading to the track?
Perfect morning, wake up, look out the window, see the sea, go for maybe a 10-minute walk around the port, go back, do my mobility exercises, activate the body. Then I would have my coffee, have my supplements, shower, and go to the track.
This is the way to the track? This is how you cycle to the track?
You go in there, I pass here with the bike, you go in there, and in 30 seconds after going in that tunnel, you're at the track. It's like a secret entrance that no one knows about. I think some drivers, some engineers know it, but they don't allow many people through there, so it's quite a secret one.
I saw a photo there, you cycling and then all the guys with the mopeds.
Well, yes, there's a lot of mopeds during the F1 Grand Prix because obviously the city is saturated with cars and everyone's trying to move around in mopeds or bikes.
What's this?
That's a go-kart track. It's an indoor go-kart track where we go. We went last year before the Grand Prix and we sometimes go when we're here. Teto loves it. He wants to go all the time to this go-kart track to see if he can beat me.
So even if you are racing, you are still getting on the go-kart before the race week?
Even if I'm racing or if I'm not, yeah. go-kart is always a good option. It's just a fun thing to do.
And when did you first imagine yourself racing here?
I think at that time when I was watching F1 on TV when I was 9-10 years old, I could already try and imagine how it would feel to race here in Monaco.
Do you remember your first lap around Monaco in F1?
I remember my first lap in a World Series. That's the first lap I did to Monaco.
How did it feel like?
On that car, it was already super quick. And yeah, I remember my first time in Monaco. I think it was 2015. We had a pretty good car with Toro Rosso, and yeah, we were already pushing from FP1. I remember being teammates with Max, and from our first lap, we were pushing each other like crazy in Monaco.
Is this the race you look at first when the calendar comes out?
No, because it's the only weekend of the year that you know it's always going to be at that time. I don't know, it has like a special...
This is one of the most important.
It has its special date that I think is around Santa Devote, which is the name of the first corner. And it's that week when they do the race weekend.
Yeah, because they need to close the streets, I imagine.
They close the streets, and they also... Before it used to be a weird weekend because we used to have Thursday practice, then no practice on Friday, and then qualifying on Saturday.
And is it strange racing past places you walk by during the year?
Yeah, every time I'm in the F1 track, because to move around Monaco, you are always in the F1 track. I always look at the curbs, the braking marks, the rubber on the tarmac. I always look at whether they've resurfaced it or not. I always look at details.
And your best racing memory in Monaco?
I'd say my first podium in Ferrari with Monaco. I'm taking you to have a cheeky gelato at my favorite gelato place. This is anyone that I bring to Monaco, it's a quick stop here always. Teto gets 5 scoops of this place.
Let's go in.
Hola, ciao.
What would you normally go for?
I always go pistachio, so it's okay, whatever you want. Let's go.
1, 2, 3, 4, or 5.
2 ball? 1 pistachio, please. I've always doubt with the second one. I always try something new.
Raspberries, there is yogurt also.
Yogurt, please. The banana one is incredible also. No, thank you. Thank you.
So, do you have a view to see a track?
I think up here there's quite a good one. Up that walk, I can take you if you want. Gelato and racetrack views. Sounds like a plan.
Yeah. Williams won here in 1980 and 2003. If you could take one of those cars for a lap, which one would you choose? The 1980 or the 2003?
2003, 1,000,000%. Not because I don't like the 80s, but I think 2003s were amazing cars with amazing engines And hearing that around Monaco must be, hear it roar, pretty good experience.
And your top 3 favorite places in Monaco?
I would say the views from La Tourbie, they're not in Monaco, it's all cycling routes, but Montboron, and then just some restaurants that I really like. The food here is very good.
So this is the view.
Yeah, here we are. Circuit right behind me, that's the pit straight, sand the boat all the way up to Casino. Pretty incredible place to have a nice gelato. So yeah, if you ever come to Monaco, you know where to come and where to go and watch a bit of the action. And yeah, that's it. Now it's time to go racing this weekend. Thanks for having us here, and I'll try and do my best out there this weekend. Bye.